at Anfield. Now, when anybody, and we've done it ourselves this evening, talks about Liverpool nearly all the time, this fella comes up in conversation and it doesn't reflect very well on him. Damien Moreno, we've mentioned him several times already this evening. Just show us him in action and what hasn't been working out for him.
Yeah, listen, apologies to viewers again for showing this lad, but we could have made a mini documentary from this game about him. What he's doing following the midfielder in there, I don't know. Leaves a space, and because he left a space, he leaves a good chance for Sevilla. And it was him that got them back in the game again, following inside. And as you'll see, doesn't smell danger when this ball is played off. Just absolutely daydreams, which you can't afford to as a defender. Awful. Gives away a ridiculous free kick. From the resulting free kick, which is in such an important position in the hole, it's there for him to win. Just go and meet it. He doesn't. Someone gets across him. So that's goal one. A couple of minutes later, literally in game time, again, ridiculous touch, and then the decision to tackle him, give away the penalty, which again they scored from. Again, doesn't smell danger, caught wrong side, and I think he was whipped literally 30 seconds after this from Klopp. So I said we could have added 4, 5, 6 more little clips in, and this isn't, you know, once in a blue moon stuff. It's week in, week out. And again, apologies for showing it, but I just think he's such a big weak link. And when I was a player, I wish someone backed me as much as the backing he gets off Klopp, because I just think it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, Dara, is, you know, if you're a teammate of his, you'd want the manager to do something about it, either on the coaching field or on the training field. I mean, coaching him to defend better, or drop him and give somebody else a goal, because he's costing Liverpool dearly, you know, and they should be home and hose now. They should be able to put out their youngsters tonight, but instead of that, they've got a really difficult game.
As long ago as the Europa League final in Seville, against Seville, in 2016, just after half-time, Liverpool ahead, he gave a simple goal away. He neglects his duties. He's not really aware of the positional side of playing left back or right back. Full backs are all about position. Take the wrong position and you cause all kinds of danger.
Normally a coach would respond to what the media are saying, and you know, they don't always.
Not all the time,
no,
but, yeah,
but normally when it's as blatant as this lad is a weakness, Dara, normally you'd say, right, you're having a spell out of the team, and we see can we sort out this position. But he stuck by him. And to be fair to Moreno, he is good going forward. And Klopp is all about going forward, so that's why he's in the team. But I don't know, if he carries on with him, it's probably going to cost him dearly this season.
The issues that he has, Damien, like, could those Liam touched on it there, could he be taught to be a better defender?
No.
Could he be coached to be a better defender? Is it fixable?
Absolutely not. I said
Okay.
we didn't mention him last season because he didn't play. Okay, so he's had a year off. The season before, he's exactly the same player from 2 years ago for me. I don't know whether you agree. And he's had 2 years coaching under his belt, and he's the exact same player.
I'd say John Giles thinks you can coach defenders, but really it's instinct and your own sense of where you are in relation to the danger and the play. So I don't think you could coach Alberto Moreno where to be. He doesn't think like a defender. The clip Damien just showed there, back to back, minute to minute in Seville, you know, he's causing chaos.
I think 99% of top managers would have had him out of the team.
Yeah, and if
nobody can understand what's going on.
Indeed, and bearing that in mind, why, if this fella, I nearly feel sorry for him because it comes up all the time.
He's on £100 a week, Dara, don't feel too sorry.
Well, okay, all right, take your point. But, you know, if he has the potential to do that much damage to the manager by losing him matches or giving away goals, why does he keep playing him? Why not play the young lad Robertson, who they bought for $9 million instead?
And who, when he has played quite well. You know, I saw him early on in the season and I thought, well, that's his position now. He's going to keep that position. The following game, Klopp had picked Moreno again. So he just has something about this lad.
Robertson won man of the match in that game he played.
Yeah. He just has something about this guy.
Yeah.
I'm going back a long time, but Gary Sprake was Leeds goalkeeper in the 70s, and he made mistake after mistake after mistake, and Revie never dropped him, and it cost Leeds a lot of trophies. And the players at Leeds at the time, and John Giles told me this, they couldn't understand why Revie didn't get him out. You have to do it. You have to be callous. You have to be tough. Out. Someone's got to come in and do better.
James Milner played left back for Liverpool all last season, and he was excellent. He's not a full back by nature, but he's a good footballing brain, and he was very good. Yeah. And they have Robertson, who they got from, he's a Scottish international, played it brilliantly against Ireland when we were in the same group as them a couple of years ago, and they got him for 8 million. But that would be American thinking, you know, 8 million full international. But Klopp hasn't. I don't think Klopp brought Robertson to the club. I think the transfer committee did, and I think one way of telling the transfer committee where to go is to keep playing Moreno.
You know what's going to happen tonight? Moreno's going to be man of the match.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And we'll have him on the programme after Christmas. OK. Well, look, we'll be watching his performance with huge interest. So will every Liverpool fan.